What is up YouTube? My name is Skoldiee and welcome back to another video. It was a long time ago since I actually uploaded and now it's time to get back on the YouTube grind and share all of my knowledge that I picked up over the past couple of months here. And so it's time to go back, and what I'm going to be showing you today is how I managed to get top 200 with a 3-5-2 formation. And as you can see on the screen, I am the Choco Milk Pro. So we managed to just squeeze in with 2,325 skill rating to get top 200. But if you're looking at the formation here, you can see as we line up, it's a 3-5-2. But actually, when we're defending, it's going to turn into a 4-2-3-1 formation. And the main reason why is because we're actually going to be able to have some special custom instructions on João Cancelo, Mbappe, Neymar, which is going to make us be able to go down defensively on a 4-2-3-1. So basically what's going to happen is that João Cancelo is going to act as the right back, Mbappe is going to fall out to the right wing, and what's going to happen with Neymar is he's going to drop back into the cam position. So basically, when we're defending, it's a 4-2-3-1, and when we're attacking, this is going to turn into the standard 3-5-2 formation and being very, very solid. The key factor here is also the formation. It's very important to have a quick center back. Like I have the Walker in form, I have Rafael Varane, and I have Ferland Mendy. And all of these players are quick players, and all of them have above 80 pace, which is very, very important in order to defend. And the same thing is going to be with your right CDM. As you can see on the screen, he's going to have stay back while attacking and cover center. And you want to place the faster CDM on the right side because he might sometime have to come down and cover as a right back until João Cancelo gets back. And as you can see here, as I spoke about, we have the get in behind on both of the wingers, and at the same time on the right side, because we have João Cancelo, we have comeback on defense. Both of them have get into the box for the crossing, which is very, very overpowered this year. And at the same time with the cam Mbappe here, a lot of you wondered why I played him there. Is because he's going to drop down as a right mid with the comeback on defense. And the same thing here with Neymar. He's going to come back as a C cam, dropping down from his striker position, and that's why I also have comeback on defense on him. So as you can see on the screen now, right now you're showing the formation, how it's looking when we're defending. Right now it's looking like a 4-4-2, but in fact it's actually a 3-5-2 while we're looking at the formation itself, because when we're attacking it's going to transform into the formation. And as you can see here on the screen, we're going to be able to see that when we're defending, you can see here how João Cancelo is dropping down as a right back, and then Neymar is dropping down as a cam, and the team gets very, very solid. And here you can see actually we're defending really well, very active, and we're winning the ball versus a decent guy. And what happened as well is that he's putting on some team pressure because he's losing, and we have Neymar in a good position to recover the ball, and with a little bit of coolness, we managed to get a free one-on-one here with Ronaldo. But as you can see, when we're defending, it's a very like a 4-2-3-1 formation, because Neymar drops down, Mbappe drops out to the wing, and at the same time, João Cancelo drops down in his right back position. But you can also see it's very, very active too with our center backs, and we don't want to lose the ball in these kind of positions, because we are very, very vulnerable on the counter attacks at the time if it goes very quickly and we lose the ball in the wrong position. But luckily here I'm winning the ball back, and you can see how hard it is to defend because we have so many people running forward, and therefore it's very, very important that we're very cautious when we're losing the ball. But at the same time, it's also very, very good to press with this formation. As you can see here, I'm putting on team press. And all of a sudden, we have all the players covered. And when we win the ball, we actually have a lot of players forward. And then, of course, the bridge there to get myself past a little extra pace. And here, once again, you can see how the formation is lining up, looking like a 4-2-3-1. Neymar dropping down, Mbappe on the wing, and then Cancelo as a right back. And here, once again, we're getting on a fly on the counterattack. We're having a really, really nice time versus this guy because he's also using team pressure very early. And what happens is we get a nice little overlap run from Mbappe, even though he was actually starting as a right mid over there. And otherwise, we can see here as well information that, putting on some team pressure, we're winning the ball high up in the pitch. And we can see as well after a little bit of just holding the ball, not losing the position offensively, you can see we're getting a lot of good players in position. For example, you can see that Mbappe is now as a cam position, and then all of a sudden this guy cannot track the runs very, 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 very hard for him to track the runs. But at the same time, it's very important to not be sloppy in the defense. You can see here I'm a little bit too aggressive. What's going to happen is that I'm losing position, and what's going to happen as well is that we are going to concede here because we're too aggressive, unfortunately. So therefore, it's very, very important to be cautious with your center backs, with your CDMs, and don't pull them up out of position. If we're looking at an offensive aspect, as you can see here, we're winning the ball in the defense, but now we're going to build it up, and you can see here how the team is going to line up. Mbappe, he's slowly getting into his position as a cam, and you can see here how he's staying in the middle, and then at the same time we have the width with Mbappe on the wing, and you can see how many options we constantly have everywhere. It doesn't matter where we are. It's very, very nice to see that we can pass the ball to almost anybody, and all of a sudden we get our free Ronaldo who's coming back from his run, and then we do a little bridge here and we find the net. But at the same time here, you can see when winning the ball, our opponent is dispossessed, but we're choosing to not go very quickly on the counterattack. So we're just slowing down the gameplay. And all of a sudden, see we are having a lot of options, and we have overloaded the middle, which means that Mbappe is gonna be free on the back post. Sorry, Mane is gonna be free, and then it's gonna end up at Neymar's feet. Lucky goal, but in the end, the intentions were completely right because we were overloading the middle, and then we're getting free on the wings. And at the same time here, you can see how hard it is. There's so many runs, so many players to cover, and it's very, very hard for our opponent to make sure that he has to choose the right decision every time. And in this case, he chose the wrong one. And at the same time here, you can see our opponent, he has 4 players standing forward, assumingly playing a 4-2-4. And you can see how effective it is. One run, all of a sudden we've opened up the entire space. So that was a little bit about it. You can see as it is, it was the 4-2-3-1 defending, 3-5-2 attacking, but in the end, on the paper, it's a 3-5-2 formation. And this is also what managed to get me a top 200 finish. I'm still tweaking a little bit on it. It's not 100% final. If you want, you can follow me on Twitter. I'm going to update more on the Twitter links, and they're down in the description as well. So thank you so much for watching this video, and I hope to see you back next time. Cheers.